Hello everyone, today is the day 3 at IMTEX 2023 Metal Cutting Exhibition, and here we are at the SLTL stall and we have Mr. Maulik Patel, the Director of the Group. How are you doing, sir, today?
Yeah, doing pretty good.
So can you please tell us, brief our viewers, what are the products that you have here for display?
So in metal cutting IMTEX, we have 4 products on display.
Okay.
We have a very unique solution for some of the applications where laser marking and engraving is being used at multiple applications, from piston ring, nozzle valve, liner, bearing, cylinder, and everywhere, wherever a laser marking or any kind of laser processing is done, like where engraving, marking, annealing, it requires some kind of fixturing. So here the kind of solution what we are showcasing is like, a counterfeiting solution, vision inspection, and a laser processing. All of these 3 combined together in one particular solution. So here, let's say, if just to demonstrate, if there is a component which is into a triangular shape, or if there is a component which is into a round shape, or if it is any component which is into a rectangular shape, any of these shape, if you just put it on a conveyor, okay, it will know and it will identify its orientation, okay, it will grab the data from the cloud, okay, print it on it, okay, it will locate, orient, okay, and mark, and then it will also verify. Okay. In case of verification, and it will also sort it out whether marking is okay, if the component is okay or not, and then we get exactly desired result.
Okay.
So you see, wherever there has been a circle, the marking has only happened, in exactly right orientation.
Okay.
So whatever orientation I place it, it will have its identification. It will right marking.
Okay.
So I don't need to have any kind of fixturing. So it is fundamentally a poke system, wherein a mistake proofing is already inbuilt.
Prevention of any sort of errors.
Yes, error proofing. The second machine is a very interesting machine. What we are showcasing is a laser hardening system.
Okay.
So, here is like, if there is any component, this is a high-speed steel or any kind of any specialty material which required a kind of a case hardening. A surface hardening is required.
Okay.
Then, we are just showcasing a demonstration with a small high-speed steel, and which is used for drill. So this is a drill bit from which the drill bit is made. So we are doing a hardening on the surface. So if you can see, we have put up a rotary device, and then we are able to do a hardening.
Okay.
So laser hardening is a very specialty application where we need to understand what is the hardness required. Based on that requirement, we have to set our parameters, and accordingly we have to do certain R&D and certain application trials, and then come out with the results and set those parameters.
Okay.
So as a metal cutting show in IMTEX, as I showcased you, told you that traceability, whether it's in automotive industry, traceability is one of the big aspects.
Absolutely.
Motor cage, or any kind of motor welding, these are all metal components. Also in terms of additive manufacturing, so we have laser solutions for additive
manufacturing.
PVD, PCD or CBN or PCBN. All of these laser processing tools, where we have solutions where we can process all these tools as well. And we also have 2 more machines there. One of them is a battery solution for battery application. So here, this is our sample library, where we want to showcase what all samples we are able to process.
Well, we see it is very diverse.
Yeah, it's very diverse portfolio.
Yes,
this is just an aluminum anodized, where if you want to do some kind of laser cleaning, that is possible. Any kind of a shaft, this is a kind of a some gear mechanism shaft where laser engraving or laser processing is required. So we are able to do that. Specific, as I was mentioning, there was a drill bit. Okay, so drill bit, you need to do some engraving or some kind of a marking on the top, or even as I mentioned on that machine, if this surface hardening has to be done, then we can do a case hardening of that as well. On top of it, electronic components, bearing, piston ring, lot of solutions are there which are actually being processed with the help of lasers.
Okay.
So laser has a very wide application. This is one of
all sorts of materials also.
Yes, this is one of the shaft where laser welding was required. So this is a machined component. If you see, this is quite heavy, and then this was machined, and they wanted to do a casing on top of this. So we have done a laser welding on a shaft. This is not a hollow tube. This is a solid bar. So these are laser welding solutions for metal, cutting or probably heavy components, as well as now there's a big trend which is going on for electric vehicles, EVs.
Yes,
So we have a very wide portfolio when it comes to EV battery solutions. So battery welding, even a small battery welding to a large casing of battery welding. This is a copper nickel laser welding done, and then we can do multiple types of this is aluminum, for 4mm, 5mm aluminum, stainless steel. All of these casing of batteries can be done. So here we are showcasing a kind of a solution, completely autonomous. So here on the video, you'll see that we are actually printing SLTL. This is how if you want to showcase a specific type of welding, what we are trying to show is that we can do any kind of shape. Okay, if based on the kind of surface and or the top material, we can do any kind of a specific shape of welding.
We can also see it's absolutely fast as well.
Yeah, it is quite fast. So we just welded these two materials.
Okay.
This is stainless steel.
This is something that we currently will.
Yeah, we just did it.
Okay.
So this is a stainless steel thin plate versus a stainless steel a bigger thick job. So it required a welding. So with this SLTL, what we just wrote, we have actually welded this.
That is quite quick, I would say.
And then last solution what we have is we have a standard laser marking system.
Okay.
There's a very basic version where we have even in our basic version we have very lots of features when it comes to the software. So this is a standard aluminum anodized plate.
Yes.
On this aluminum anodized plate we have a laser marking machine wherein we can engrave whatever we want to do it.
Okay.
So in the drawing in our software we have certain features related to automation integration, cloud integration. We also have features related to any kind of pseudo random code which has to be fetched from the cloud and getting printed into it. As I showcased that solution first, this is also a similar one, but this is a stationary product. And then whatever has been printed, when we start printing, you can see that it just prints pretty quick.
We can see that.
It just happens in less than 11 seconds.
Okay. This is absolutely pretty, I would say.
So a lot of solutions are there related to laser.
So we can also see it had been very fast. We just did it and we saw not only one but two cases. So can you please tell us what are the customer responses to all your products? It's been like 2 days already. So how has the customers and their clients been responding to their products?
Well, absolutely. In IMTEX, I think we already had this is our 12th or 15th IMTEX which we are doing. Even before I joined, IMTEX was happening, and we had been participating in IMTEX. So this time, I think the customer response has been fantastic. It is happening after 4 years, so I think people are coming in tons, I would say.
Non-stop.
Yeah, it is a lot of people, and then probably we need to call our more sales guys to address those product line, because we didn't anticipate that it is going to be so many people.
Yes. And how was your experience, sir? Well, we can
Our
see
experience has been good, and we also have our signature mascot. We generally make every new mascot every time. So this is Iron Man made out of steel. Okay, it's made out of steel components.
Right.
So wherein like this is completely of sheet metal.
Okay.
Right. This is actually life size Iron Man. Yes.
Yes, we can see. Well, this has been attracting a lot of visitors, I would say. We had to clear the space to get a close-up for this one. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you.
I wish your days goes well, and I wish you do all the displays and make happy clients.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.